Hello, Sugarfoot. That's Princess India for Cancer. BTW. Thank you, Cancer. I don't know. I don't know what happened, actually. I actually was shocked because I just found out, literally today, that the video, the mid-month that I did for the end of November, you guys, have the highest views in, the history of my channel on a video. Literally no, and I think Libra held that spot, but you guys, literally stole the show from Libra. So, and I mean, that video's been up for, a week, and you guys had 23,000 views. So I don't know what y'all was going through, but glad I could be of assistance. So you guys are actually number one, but you're number two because I accidentally forgot Aries, you know? So thanks and congratulations. I'm not really sure what the congratulations would be for, but anyway, welcome to your December 2018 general reading. It's our birthday month, the channel. She makes a year old on the 22nd of this month. So as a thank you to you guys, gift number one is the discount code that I have in the description box below that you can use to get a discount on a personal reading for the month of December, if you will it so. And then, what else do I have going on? Oh, on the 22nd, I'm going to go live and I'm giving away stuff. So, I'm giving away cards. I'm giving away free readings and all kinds of stuff. An actual, personal reading or whatever. But, I'm trying to figure out the way to do that, because I know, of course, I could just have you guys, submit something on the site, but I want it to be fair, because I'm going to pick, everyone, all the people who win, I want to pick them at random. So, I want it to be fair. So, I want it to be, computer generated. So, I'm still looking for a website to do that. If you know one, put it in the comments below. But other than that, and a heads up that I didn't tell Aries is I'm probably going to be twitchy-eyeing it because my contacts are bothering me, and I'm lazy, and I didn't order new contacts. So if I do one of these numbers, that's what's going on there. Not twitchy-facing it. But anywho, I'm going to look at general energies for you guys for the month of December. But I also want to pick an oracle card for you guys of what would behoove you to leave behind in 2018. Since this is the last, month of the year. 2018 has been a heck of a year. For you, yes, it has. For me, too, yeah. Tauruses, we've had a year. But Cancer, y'all been going through some things, So, Spirit, please give us a card of what Cancer needs to let go of or needs to embrace going into 2019 and leaving out of 2018. But other than that, I hope you guys have been fine. I've missed your faces like cray-cray, But aren't you excited to go into January? It's the thought of, how many New Year's resolutions can I make that I probably won't stick to past week 2? The gym is, the worst place to be in January. I kid you not. It's you have your whole little routine, and all of a sudden everybody and their mama's there. Oh, and you guys got 2 cards. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on. So the first card you guys have is Surrender to the Wisdom of Your Body. And it says, listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. You are energized and happy. Move forward. Interesting. I just talked about that with someone. Psychosomatic responses our bodies have. Really, Cancer? This is a Taurus thing. What's going on with this? Surrender stubbornness. It's not your realm. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. That's interesting. I feel like that's more related to you guys' emotional space. So that's kind of speaking to me from 2 different ways. I feel like, okay, so your whole crabby shell thing, whatever. You know, it's almost as if, almost like holding grudges, but not in like a negative kind of way. It's kind of like someone could hurt your feelings and they could legit be sorry, but it's kind of holding on to the fact of like, you hurt me though, you know? And then the other thing I feel like with surrendering to the wisdom of your body is noticing the physiological changes. So say when you get around a certain person and you get a tummy ache, you know, you didn't eat anything strange. It's just like every time I come around this person, it's like suddenly my stomach starts hurting. And I actually said this to a client earlier where I was talking about like whether it's being around people or like with me, like the last gift that took me the longest to understand what was happening was like kind of what happened in the Aries reading. And that's the fact of like me feeling different emotions or sensations in my body and being able to differentiate them from my own, right? And I was saying that it took me forever to realize that that was happening because it's like sometimes when I'm around people, sometimes when I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's like I would just start feeling emotions and I'm like, where is this coming from? You know what I mean? Like feeling anxious or feeling sad or something. But it took me a while to understand like, oh, you know, like being an empath, it's like, oh, I'm picking up somebody else's energy, you know? So I was kind of taking ownership of emotions that I really wasn't supposed to. But so for me, it was anything that had to do with my physical body. It's like I was completely ignoring that and just taking it as like something's wrong with me type of deal. So that's the way that I'm kind of sensing it for you guys is needing to be, it's almost like you're getting intuitive hits and messages through different sensations in your body or feelings or, you know, sicknesses or things of the sort. And it's a need to kind of ground yourself within yourself to know your baseline to be able to differentiate between the two, if that makes sense. So anywho, Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for my Cancers for the month of December, please, Spirit. Anything that they need to go? Anything they need to go? Really, Princess? Mercury retrograde. Anything Cancer needs to know that will assist them on their path, journey, anything in their highest good, anything that you're mulling over, Spirit, anything that they're trying to understand or need clarity on. I ask that be revealed in this reading, please, Spirit. I'm trying to do a good job of not making so much noise with my cards. But clear and direct guidance, Spirit, I thank you in advance. Because I know you're good for it. Because you always are. All right, let's see. First card, we have the Angel of Strength in reverse. Then we have Adult Romance. Ooh, Cancer. This is a general reading. What's going on here? Then we have Hostilities in reverse. Why does it sound like what I just said? This is so funny. Then we have the Temple Path. Cancer. Then we have the 6th chakra in reverse. And that's your central issue. What's going on, Cancer? Oh, well, no. I mean, I guess what I just explained to you makes complete sense. Then we have the Appreciation card. Then we have the Garden and the Gate in reverse. Oh, jeez. Blossoming Abundance in reverse. What are we doing? Crabby Bay and Indecision. Oh, Cancer. With your oracles, I legit just... Oh, and at the bottom of your deck, you have the 4th chakra, the heart chakra in reverse. Interesting. Literally, with your oracles, I legit told you guys what's going on here. But that's neither here nor there. So, anywho. So, the thing is that I don't know. I'm getting the sensation that it's something that happened prior to this point that I'm looking at, right? So, this is like recent past. And I don't necessarily feel that it's like distant past, but I feel like it's a little farther than, you know, maybe like 3 or 6 weeks. It may be like 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 years even, right? But in you guys' headspace, I feel like you're tired, right? You're hella tired. So I don't know if it's either that you guys were standing for something firmly or fighting for something or standing for something or fighting for something to the point that now it's like you're just completely depleted. Like you just don't have it in you anymore to keep pushing for something, you know? And I'm seeing this kind of two different ways. It's like for some of you guys, I'm feeling it almost like you've given up. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like completely turned your back on trying. And like for others of you, but it's like the first one that I'm describing, that's coming from more of like in a like frustration, anger type of place. But for others of you, I feel it from a very like deeply soul tired, like spiritually exhausted type of place, like feeling depleted of like your life force energy on some stuff, right? But I don't know what this thing is back here, but apparently that's not my business. But whatever it is that you guys went through back in this space, like as far back as like 3 to 6 months to 3 to 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Or more or less maybe 5 months, 5 years. It's left you just depleted, like completely, right? And it's like you just don't have the fight in you anymore. Like, I mean, this is a really just like type of energy. It's like you just like, I'm thinking, if you think of like an 85-year-old lion, you know what I'm saying? And it's like he hungry and an antelope and he's just rawr. You know, it's like that's what I'm feeling, like soul tired, right? So it's like you not having the fight anymore, but you feeling a pull towards something. Like you still want it, but you just don't have the energy to go after it, if that's making sense. So, it's like you're at a loss because it's like I want something, but I'm tired of trying, right? But so it's like I don't know what to do now. That's kind of what it feels. And that's the thing that I feel has you guys trapped. Because the thing is that this is a different type of indecisiveness. Like, it's not that you don't know what to do, because you know what you could do. You know what the end goal is. You know what you're desiring. Like, you know what you want. But it's like, let me give you an example. It's more or less like, okay, say hypothetically, if you're working at a company and they offer you the opportunity for a promotion, right? And they tell you to apply for the promotion. So you do. But you get rejected and they pick someone else, right? So a year passes. Well, let's not even say a year. Let's say 6 months pass. The person that was in that position, they leave or whatever. They come to you again and they say, you know, hey, the position's open, we want you to apply for it. So this time you're like thinking, all right, well, this time around I'm going to, you know, apply for it, but I'm also going to give a portfolio. So I'm going to show them what I'm working with, right? So everyone's completely impressed. They think it's super dope. You still don't get it, right? Another 6 months goes by. The position comes up again, right? And you're thinking, all right, well, I did trip up on that little interview question. So, you know, you spend your time, you get your portfolio together, you go to Barnes and Nobles and buy one of those overly priced portfolio carriers, you know, ones that are like $60 for a binder, you know, so you do that. You know, you practice all of your interview questions, you master the one that you went wrong on, you go in, you completely kill it, everyone's impressed, and you still don't get it, right? I'm going to go as far as to say it's a fourth time, okay? And this time it's like you're thinking, all right, it has to be me. It's something I'm doing wrong here. I'm missing something. So you hire a professional resume writer. You hire like an interview coach, right? You do all of that, and you still don't get it. And now a fifth time, they tell you again, and you're just like, why? Why would I even try at this point? That's kind of the feeling that I'm feeling. It's like I've done this so many times, right? At this point in the game, because I've went to the coach, I've gotten a professional resume. I know that my portfolio is on point. You know, my interview skills are on point. But it's like, even though I know I'm equipped, I have all the tools, it's just I don't have the fight in me anymore. I just can't get my hopes up one more time, because it's like every time I've done something, I've tried, and it's just not worked, right? That's what I'm feeling. So this crossroads that you're at, it's not because you really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what's at the end of each tunnel. It's like you could stay working at this job in the position that you're in, and that being that. Or there's the opportunity that, you know, you could take this other path and try again, but part of you kind of feels like, I already know how this is going to turn out. And I think you're flirting with the idea of, like, you know, maybe 6 times the charm, you know? But I just feel that the reason why you're reluctant to try again is because you've tried so many times and increased it each time to no avail, you know? And I feel like you guys are kind of at a breaking point, because it's like you've gone through so much already. Now, mind you, this isn't just work. This is general. So this could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case, it's something that Cancer has tried. Like, I mean, earnestly. You've done your part in putting the time, energy, and effort to cultivate this. But it's just to the point now where it's just like, dog, what's even the point anymore? I do want it, you know? Whether it's a person, because I'm going to get to that in a second, because I really feel like this very well might be a person. But it's just the simple fact of, like, I've done so much, and it's like, it's almost a fear, right? So, like, where your little stubbornness comes in. It's a fear of, like, if this doesn't work out, like, if you take the chance of doing this again and it doesn't work out this time around, like, you don't know what it's going to do to you. Like, and I'm almost feeling that on, like, I'm on my last leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are pushing with everything that you have inside of you right now. And it's more or less like taking this chance is like make or break, like knowing there's a chance I could do this and it could work out, which would be dope, right? But there's also a chance that I could try it and it won't. And it's the fear of, like, you guys being so just completely exhausted with this at this point in the game, that it's a fear that it may break you to the point where you're just, like, down and out. You know what I'm saying? So it's more or less any blockages that are going on for you guys right now, you're creating them. And I'm not saying that in a sense of, like, ooh, you're blocked. Like, I'm preaching to the choir right now. Like, Cancer's like, oh, I know. Yes, that is exactly what's going on. Yes, I am standing at this crossroads. And I know you guys are aware of that. But it's just the thing of, this is a choice that has less to do with other people and more to do with you. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that I see in the center of all of this that you're not doing, that could make this a lot easier for you, you know what I mean? What could heal the indecision and bring you back to your inner strength is the intuitive hits that you're getting. And I feel like you're missing the boat on those because of this. So it's a lot like what it is that I said in my own personal experience of how I'm used to spirit talking to me, like, you know, hearing the voice that's like, oh, it's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm used to seeing visions. I'm used to having dreams. You know what I'm saying? The taste thing, that was very strange. That's really new. Because I legit was doing a reading for someone, recording it, and I tasted like a pulled pork sandwich like in my mouth as soon as I started talking, and I was like, that's so strange. And the person actually was eating pulled pork. Really weird. That's new. But me with those physical sensations in my body, and I feel like in so many words, whatever this is related to, whether it's a love relationship, a job, or what have you, the thing that would give you the peace about moving forward, whether that's to go towards this or walk away, I feel like you're getting intuitive hits in a way that you're not used to, which is really, I feel so like, what are you talking about, Princess, about saying that? Because it's like, I don't know. Let me tell you something about Cancers. And I do this to Cancers on purpose, just to see. Because I don't know why, but I feel like you guys like vibration more than Scorpios or even Pisces, because I've tried this with them too. Cancers are the only one that respond to it. I could literally stand next to a Cancer person, right? And I put my hand somewhere around their heart and like hug them real, real close. And I could think something over and over and over and over again. And you guys will physically respond to what I'm thinking. So if I'm like, hug me, hug me, hug me, hug me, hug me. As soon as I start saying that, it's like, I'll get a hug. And I'm like, I know you lying to me, right? So I feel like you guys with the vibrations of things, you really pick up on them. So I don't know if it's that you're not familiar or you're just not paying attention because you're so much in a headspace. But I feel like if you guys tuned into the intuitive physiological responses that you're getting, that would kind of turn everything around to where you'd feel more confident. Because there's very well that this relationship, well, it must be a relationship, the situation or relationship can seem like this right now, but I feel like this last go round is gonna be it. But don't take my word for it. I feel within me that it's this need to try just one more time, right? What song is that? What's the name of that doggone group? They were like 3LW. There's a song I'm hearing right now that came out like in the 90s, y'all. One more try. Just one more try to ease my mind. Something, something good inside. I don't know. I'll figure out what it is and put it down there. But anyway. But I feel like with one more try, dude, I feel like it's going to work out. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like it is. And the only reason why I say that is because all of the cards that are connected to the sixth chakra being in reverse are all of the things like you guys being stuck and not being in blossoming abundance. This says to me that this should be, right? This should be. But I feel like tapping back into your heart space, that's what gives you the strength. Like it gives you the inner knowing and the confidence and the strength to move forward with this. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that's blocking you, and for my love people, it's like the door to a romantic opportunity is wide open. But it's just like legit being battle scarred. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And this is really going back to these cards like for real, for real. It's like a stubbornness of, like I was saying with y'all, it's like, I really know that you're not going to hurt me again, and I can tell that you're really sorry, but just because you hurt me in the past, I'm just, no. Right? It's legit like that for my relationship people. But the thing that I'm feeling like in reference to the relationship, I feel like you're seeing it as a risk. You're seeing it as it not being abundant based on how things didn't work in the past, but I do feel like you're not seeing the whole story. You know what I'm saying? And there's a video that I'm going to post up about that, about like how sometimes we can misunderstand each other because a person could respond to us passive aggressively without clarifying like what's going on. They're just responding, and then we end up being reactionary, and then the person interprets our reaction thinking that we knew what was going on, which is something that y'all do. I'm just throwing that out there. I love y'all and stuff, but Cancers be telling me, like, because that one time that you had, you know, I told you that I wanted a large fry, and you just ignored me and got a medium, and that's the reason why I didn't talk. And I was like, I didn't even hear you say large because my earphones was in. Oh, for real? Yeah. Oh, you know, but just expected me to know you wasn't talking to me because I got you a medium instead of a large. Anyway, calling out my Cancer friends. But anywho, but yeah, man, but the thing I'm saying is, going forward, I feel like if you guys, like, you've done hard work, you guys have been on a personal journey, and I really feel like it's a fear of this threatening the work that you've done. But I feel like not even taking a chance with the person. If you just tune in with spirit and allow spirit to show you and to just solely trust your intuition, because I feel like you guys are in so much of self-protection mode that you're not even trusting your intuition. And that's kind of blocking you from a blessing in the realm of romance right now. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. It's having a little bit of faith and just rechecking in with yourself and paying attention to different things you guys may have been feeling in your body that's a little different. Like, even if you've been, like, what is it? Like ascension sickness, like when you have flu-like symptoms, but you don't have the flu and things of the sort. Different headaches and things of the sort. But yeah, but I mean, I feel like you guys are choosing to be in this place, but you don't necessarily have to be, because I don't feel like there's anything, I'm not seeing anything that that you guys should be concerned about, because I really do feel like this, like whatever this is, door to romance, like whether it's a new relationship or whatever the case may be, I do feel like it's very much in alignment with you. I do feel like it's a good thing, but it's understandable to me why you guys are reluctant. Like, I'm not even mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to put my personal growth in jeopardy and what's not told, whatever. But I'm gonna pull a last little oracle for you guys. But the whole thing I say is, man, just tap back into your intuition and allow that to guide you. Don't allow your headspace or you know, it's kind of like projecting fears from the past. Don't let, and mind you, that's why I say don't listen to me, listen to your intuition, because that ain't for everybody. This is a situation where this is not somebody where, you know, is a horrible human being type of thing. It's like, I think you and this person, there's an equality there. It's like, as much as you have hurt them as much as they've hurt you, and I think it's clear on both ends. But I just think it's a big misunderstanding in a sense of it being romantic. But it's like, I feel like the separation that happened here, there's like a healing that's going on between the two of you. But I just feel like you're still guarded, but you're guarded so much that you're tuning out spirit. You know what I'm saying? And if it is any other situation, whether, you know, it's a friendship, if it's a job, whatever the case may be, the only thing that's causing blockages in your life right now is fear of the past repeating itself in the future, right? And not listening to your intuition. But I feel like if you tap back into your heart space, you'll see this situation clear as day to where there won't be anything to fear, if that makes sense. Whoa, that's it. Camel. I feel like saying the straw that broke the Cancer camel's back. Sorry, that was really lame. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Well, dag nabbit, son of a gun. See this little heart work that you did back here? You're Gucci, boo. You just gotta, you know, turn that up right, you know? What's happening, Metatron? Happening. But yeah, man, legit. You guys are equipped for this. Like, how I was saying, the fear of this breaking you, that's just a fear, you know? I've never seen anybody, you know, step on a crab, and I've never seen anyone. That's probably a horrible analogy. I don't know why anyone would step on a crab. Just gonna leave that one alone. But you'd pinch them. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So, Cancer, that has been your December 2018 reading, my lovey. Thank you guys for the 23,000 views. That is like all of my subscribers at once. But It's been a pleasure, but I hope to see you guys soon, and most certainly utilize the discount code below. And stay tuned for the other little cool stuff I have going on this month. But I love your face, and I hope to see you soon. Deuces. I've been trying really weird faces at the end of videos. I really don't know what that one was. It was kind of like I saw like a gopher snake. Because I was thinking of camel, but then I was like, I'd really have to stick I'm going to stop talking.